Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a very special video for me because this is my 5-year mark journey, and I'm just so excited to share this with you guys. I actually reached the 5-year mark back in April, but I just now realized, like, oh my gosh, like I need to film this, I need to share this with you guys. And yeah, I have some pictures, but I don't have like a lot of pictures because I lost my phone a while back and like it had so many pictures in it. But I'm so glad that I was able to dig. I really had to dig, and I found enough photos to give you guys, you know, a pretty decent rundown of how my 5 years has been having locks. And yeah, it's just an amazing feeling that, you know, I was able to stay dedicated to something for 5 whole years. So before I get into the video, I'm gonna give you guys a 360 so you guys can know what you should expect by the time you reach 5 years. So this is the side angle, back, and when I stretch my hair, it actually reaches all the way down here, so almost like all the way down to my lower back. Yeah, locks are very stretchy. So but yeah, I'm 5 years in the game, so this is definitely what you can expect. 5 years. So before I started my locks, I was wearing my hair in like an afro. My afro was about I guess you could say 5 to 6 inches long when I started my locks. I loved my afro, like it was so cute. Like I was so happy because it was my first time going natural, and like my hair was growing and it was so thick and I could play with it for once. And because when I used to get relaxers, my hair would just fall out. Like I had no hair for the longest. So when I went natural and was wearing my fro, like it was so exciting. But unfortunately, I started to lose hair like on these two sides of my head, and I'm pretty sure that it was due to stress or something like that, because even when I got my hair done professionally just the other week, she said that she can still notice that I have some like breakage like from my scalp. So she said that that's probably just how my body reacts to stress. But I was losing hair at an alarming rate on these two sides of my head, so my afro just didn't look good anymore. So I realized that I had to do something to save the little bit of hair I had left, and so that's pretty much the reason why I started my locks, and it really did save the little hair that I had left. So I'm really glad that I did, you know, choose to start my locks when I did. You guys, these pictures are really atrocious, so I don't want you guys to be judging me. You know, we all come from, you know, humble beginnings, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. But my first year having locks was difficult, but I owned it. Like I rocked my locks. Like a lot of people was kind of like wondering what I had going on with my hair, because a lot of times like when you start your locks, they're supposed to be like laid and neat, but the lady who started mine, like she had them like sticking up like all different types of angle. I started my locks when I was in high school, so I had to go through my high school 2 years I had left pretty much not like looking a hot mess. I mean, I'm not gonna say I looked a hot mess, but it's like now that I look back at it, I'm just like yikes. But the journey is beautiful. Like it was so amazing, like, you know, watching my hair transform. And honestly, like I never felt insecure about my hair. Like I never ever like seriously decided that, you know, I might want to take out my hair. Like I always wanted it. Like as soon as I twisted up my hair, I was like, this is it. Like I'm in this for the long run, and I've always been excited about, you know, my journey. It took me like, I would say 2.5 years for my locks to get to a point where it's like I was comfortable like enough to, you know, like I felt like it was at a length that wasn't, you know, considered awkward. This stage was like my 2nd year having locks, and I really liked my hair like this. Like this is like when this is when like it was like trendy to, you know, having it like over my face, and like I just had these cute hairstyles all the time. At this point I was comfortable in my hair, but I knew that it wasn't, you know, I didn't have mature locks, so it's like I still wasn't quite where I wanted to be. Like I was just wearing it so messy, I was just so carefree with it. At this point like it gets like some drop, so it's like it's not just sticking up all over the place like the first year. By your second year you're starting to have some drop, and like you can finally like play with it, and just like it's like one of the most funnest times during your journey, because your hair is just doing its own thing, and it's not doing it like in an awkward way like the first year. It's just like really just like getting character, and it's starting to bud, and it's just, you know, hanging a little bit, and it was just a very fun time for me. So I really enjoyed my second year having locks. So by my third year I was really, you know, getting some length. At this point I was no longer in the awkward stage. By this time like my locks were pretty mature, and like my way of determining whether my locks were mature was like they're knotted, like they're not unraveling, like you can't unravel them, like they're just like completely like knotted. They start to get hard. When your locks are getting hard, that to me that's like mature. Like when you feel it, it doesn't feel like so soft and like you can't squeeze it or anything, like they're just hard. Yeah, your locks are mature. And so that happened to me about my third year in. I still didn't have the length that I wanted, but then again I was still comfortable with my hair. Like I loved my hair, like I'm still having fun with the shorter look, like I'm really enjoying it. And I just want to say, like I see a lot of people in the comments saying like, oh, I can't wait till I get to your length and this and that. Like don't rush things, honestly, because when your hair is shorter, like it's an amazing like time, like but you're never gonna get that look again. Like your hair is gonna grow out, and even if you cut it, it's like it's still not gonna have that, you know, fresh starter look, if you get what I'm saying. Like don't take the shorter lengths for granted, don't take the early stages in your journey for granted, because I'm telling you, like those are the most funnest stages. But yeah, by my third year my locks were pretty much mature, and I was getting some hang time, and nobody was asking me those stupid questions anymore, like, oh, are you gonna take them out, because like they're pretty much locked. And it just made me feel great that my hair is 100% locked. So by the fourth year, that's when I can say like I really achieved the length that I always like kind of like dreamt of when I was starting my locks. Like at that point my hair was long enough to where I was like satisfied with my hair. Like I was no longer like, you know, being like, oh, I wish it was a little longer, or like this, that. Yeah, I was completely satisfied with the length by year 4. My locks were fully matured by year 4. But I always knew like at the 5-year mark, like that was such a big deal, because that's when you really like achieve like a good amount of length. Like I feel like that's the largest like milestone after the first year. So like I was so excited to, you know, get to the 5-year mark. And guys, here I am. If I could go back in time to when I first started my locks, like I wouldn't change anything, honestly. Like even though some of my locks are smaller, and so like they're more prone to damage because they thin out more quicker, even though my hair isn't perfect, basically, like there's nothing that I would go back and change. Like a few years ago I used to be like, oh my gosh, like I wish she would have started my hair so much thicker. I wish I didn't have 103 locks. I wish I had like maybe 90 or 80, because that's like the more standard size for medium locks. Mine is more like a medium small, and like that used to bother me a lot. But it's like now, like I've just come to terms with everything, and I love my hair. Like I love the size of it. Like they're not too small, they're not too thick, and even though like some are too tiny, like I'm like, it's all amazing. Like it all gives my hair character. Like your imperfections is what gives you character. So I love it. Like even though like I got a little breakage over here, like this lock is this short because, you know, it broke off. But it's like, and the only reason it broke off is because that part of my hair is so freaking tiny, but it's like I don't care. Like it's what gives my hair character. Like I love putting my hair up and let the shorter ones hang. But yeah, that's my 5-year journey experience. I'm not gonna get into depth too much about, you know, what products I used and all that good stuff, because that's what I usually put in like all my other videos. I just really wanted to show you guys my journey and like where I started from, because I didn't start out with my hair looking like this. Like I started off with short hair. Like I went through the struggles, and like I just want to share that with you guys. Let me know if there's any questions that you guys have about my journey. Like I'll be happy to answer. Just comment them below and I'm gonna get to all of them. But that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you soon.